What happened? Did I hear something? I think I cut the TV off. I don't know what I did. Hold on. Did I cut TV off? What's up, Latrice?
In the word of God is said, the bed is up the fire. We about to light it up and get fucking get wild. Light it up, light it up.
What's up, Parrot, Polo? Polo, Pastor Larry, what's up, man?
What's up, bro?
What's up, Gary Pullins, Phyllis, Kelly, Sanders, what's up? Lorenda Angel Flores, James A. Brown Jr., what's up, man? What's up, Billionaire Hurt? Look, y'all, that was just a song that I did back in the days that I did for my wife. So welcome to TNT, Toe and Tim Live, Real Talk. I'm Tim.
And I'm Toy.
Yeah. We got a subject, man. We're gonna talk about, man. You want to start it off? What's the subject? Let me cut the music off. All right, got the music off.
I suppose the subject today is she's not old enough. And this is placed on our heart today with my beautiful niece, Garanika, in Tori's school, having a teacher that I feel was a predator for trying to go after a young lady that's 17. And he is 25, 26. So there's the whole title. She's not old enough.
Okay.
So we're hoping that you all will join in with us and, we'll discuss this, see what we can do, because our babies are just babies. But I see my brother. So, hey, little brother, big brother.
Billionaire Hurt.
But one thing that bothered me, I see it as I feel like the school itself is in the wrong, because our teachers are so much younger than the teachers were when we were growing up. We had mature adults around our kids, and when you walk into the schools now, they have a lot of teachers that are 22, 25, 28. They're babies themselves, and the kids don't really respect them because they're the same age.
But see, here's my thing though. Let's keep it real. Everybody's watching this live. Let's keep it real. Because my wife talking this good talk right now. This is a real live show. Let's keep it real. And I'm not trying to listen. Let me preface my statement by saying I'm not trying to say that a child can provoke a man. I'm not saying that a female is open for a prey. I don't believe that. I believe that it's a mental thing. It's a spiritual thing. When you see these guys going out preying on younger girls and raping young women. But let me just pose a question out here. Let's keep it real. Our younger women have tight clothes, right? Our younger women have tight clothes. And listen, I'm not advocating anything. I just want y'all to stay with me. Our younger women have tight clothes. The food that we give to our youth now, they shoot hormones in these foods these days, right? And their bodies are maturing. our young girls' bodies are maturing. They're looking older. And then a lot of our young women are lying about their age. Some of them say they're 18, 19, 20, 21, but they're not. So now I'm not advocating that these older men should even go after them because they look like that or because we have hormones in our food. I'm not advocating that. But I'm saying when you got these older guys coming to these younger girls, he said, man, you know, you're fine. How old are you? And she said, I'm 19, I'm 20, I'm 21. What do the guys supposed to say? Asking for ID. What do you guys think? What do you think an older guy should say to a girl that's possibly 15, 16 years old, but she looked 20, 21?
Well, the only problem with that is this young lady was actually in school. She's not 18. So with him being a teacher, he is aware that the people that he's there to teach are underage.
Right.
So and I put it more on the school in itself, because when you put a young man who is 25, 26 into a surrounding with fresh meat, and he is a pure man, and he sees this fresh meat, do he go into this situation knowing that these are babies and I'm here to teach them? Or is he's only looking at those thighs, that she's almost legal? Just because her birthday may come up and she may turn 18 next week, she still has a child mindset, and you are there to teach her. So by no means would I think that when I drop my child, my niece, my neighbor's child, and any other child off at school, will I think that this is a predator that is here, is going to look at her, regardless of how tight her clothes is, regardless of what chicken she ate to make her thick, regardless. He is there to do a job. He is not there to do anything else.
Your brother said, man, know a difference between a grown lady and a kid, especially if he looked past.
Exactly. And that is so true. And that's why this is so scary.
That is true.
But, and I also believe that with him being 25, 26, he's looking that she's still kind of close to me. She's looking at him as a mentor. Yes, he's handsome. Yes, he's sexy. But she's looking at he's a mentor.
Right. What's up, Talisha Gordon?
So if she can't go to her teachers to talk, because, you know, some kids feel like, I can't talk to my parents. Let me talk to my teacher. Maybe your teacher is closer in your age, but when that man looks and say, come to my house, I'll pay for your gas. We, as adults, know he finna beat the brakes off that little girl.
So what should we do? Okay, this man need a job, right? He's a teacher.
He don't need a job with them. If he want to be a teacher, if he feel like he really want to teach, then he need to go to, I would say, a toddler, to the kindergartens. Go play with the kindergartens and teach them.
What if he start touching on the key?
He's not going to look at them as a sexual. He can't ask a 7, 8-year-old, when will you be 18? He can't ask them. He asked that child specifically. Not only my children, Germany and Tori and all their friends are my kids. Mm-hmm. That little girl talked to me. She talked to me today. And that little girl said the other kids were calling her a slut, a freak. You done got our teacher fired. People are looking at her like she did something wrong. What I seen was a baby. Mm-hmm. And this man seen a woman that he finna break. This man also was in a group conversation with the little football players all as they were talking about what they were going to do with their prom, which was breaking in them little girls. He gassed them up to do this. So he's completely wrong. Your
brother said, hell no, he can't work with kids anymore. Sherilyn Rivers just did okay. I don't know how y'all can hear my wife clear. I see that. I do see that. And I think, let me ask you this, and then we can go to the Facebook Live people. Do y'all believe when you got these guys that come in these schools around these high school students that see all these beautiful girls or whatever, do you think, since he's 25 years old, do you think he grew up that way, or do you think it's do you think it's a mental thing? that make him feel that he's a man, but I mean, I don't go around praying and looking at
but I do know
girls
that
and
younger
girls.
I know that a man at 25 is not the same man at 30, and he's not the same man at 35. A man that does not have kids of his own do not look at a 17, 18-year-old and see them as a child. He sees her as a fresh
Lisa said,
woman.
She said daycare kids, a baby can't tell. I don't know what that means.
She's saying that they can't tell because they little.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But, you know, chime in and tell us what you think. I think that, you know, I like growing up.
A perversion spirit.
Yes, but is it a spirit? Everything ain't a spirit. Just people. He's a man. That ain't necessarily a perversion spirit. He see her as a fresh meat. Fresh meat hasn't been tampered with. He's in a age range. She's 17, getting ready to be 18. He 25, 20. He was just in high school not too long ago. He done went to high school, graduate college, and now he's teaching them because that was an easy degree. In the midst of him trying to get paid, he see these fresh meat. He talking to these little boys, talking to them. Yeah, you need to get that. He doing all that with these children. You know, these kids that are in high school, 17, 18, the boys is his own boys. The little girls is fresh meat. Now this little girl has been bullied by her classmates. I watched these babies since they were 5 in the 5th grade. Now they in the 11th grade. And I see that the teachers ain't mature enough to handle them. Kids don't respect the teachers because they in the same range. They all are in the same age group. If a teacher is 25, 26, them kids don't respect you. That's not the same as your parents.
Howard said he has a responsibility to maintain himself. He as an adult and she as a legal child. That's true. That's true. Here's my thing, and y'all can comment on this. Here's my thing. I'm totally with what my wife's saying, that this guy should have control over himself. He shouldn't be a teacher. If he's gonna be preying on these beautiful girls, he shouldn't be a teacher. But what I'm saying, don't some of the responsibility fall back on the parents? Oh, let me finish. Don't some of the responsibility fall back on the parents sending their child to school with their stuff out, with you know, looking all. So what I'm saying is, should the parents be more careful about their kids' appearance?
No.
So a parent, okay, so you telling me
that's
real
not
talk.
The issue.
This is
that's not the issue.
Okay, I know it's not the issue, but I'm saying, so you telling me the parent, which is the overseer of a child, a minor, should allow their child to wear anything that their child want to wear and send them to school. Now I'm not advocating the guy should do what he do. He's wrong. He's a predator.
Well,
he shouldn't be preying on these kids.
When my child comes down and she walks to the car, I look at her. And I look at and I seen the child with my own eyes. She did not have on, she don't dress slutty. The little girl wears her hair back in a ponytail. The little girl is cute. Yeah. She's a natural beauty. So nothing about her. When she go to school, I mess with the kids today. I look like they finna fall out of bed. They don't put an effort into the way they look. Mm-hmm. So this child looks like a child completely. She's just beautiful. I
put it to you like this. Here, let's see what Gary's saying. No explanation for older guys to talk. Unfortunately, it's been going on for years, but I think dudes like him trying to prey on little girl, what probably happened from talking to my daughter. He had talked to young boys and told, right, how to eliminate the uniform should be mandated all grades. Mm-hmm. They need to do background check of these grades. Listen.
You can do a background check, and what you find is this young man graduated from high school, went straight to TSU, played football. Everything about him says that he's a nice, upstanding man. But that same upstanding man that loved the Lord, that he's still going to school. He's still 25, 26, and he's looking at very developed young ladies that may have had milk does the body good, chicken with hormones, and as my husband would say, she might have had on some skinny jeans just like the little boys. But that's not the part. If you had adults in the school, when that man looking too long or getting this little girl number or deciding to Instagram her or anything he decides, an adult like me would be like, dude, quit playing. That's a baby.
Right.
Put him in his place. But he don't have that, because all that these schools are doing is they're getting these young teachers out, fresh out of college, They're paying them a minimum amount to come teach our babies, but they're not paying attention to the danger zone. When a man, I talk to my niece, I talk to my daughter, and they always have been saying with these younger teachers, these men look a little too long. They look a little too long at a child. You look at it, you got to still remember this is a baby.
Right. What's up, Michael Cherry? What's up, Tiara? Talisha Gordon said, no, Gary, listen.
That's right, bro.
Tim, you tripping if you're thinking, no, Gary, listen. I'm in agreement with you and my wife. What I'm saying is, there's no excuse why an older man should be coming on.
How to address.
Yeah, there's no excuse why an older man should be coming on. What I'm saying is
you
that
tripping because that ain't. That's like saying that a woman does not have the right to put on the skirt when she get raped. Duh. A person needs to know their place at all times.
Right.
You know, if I'm a man and I'm 25, I got to remember I'm here to teach. I'm not here to be her lover. I'm not here to break her in. I'm not here to be these little boys' homeboy friend. Right. I'm not here to talk about sex and things like that. If a child come to you and ask you some questions and you're a teacher, your job is to direct them to where they need to go. Not to sit there and say break her in. That little girl went to the school and showed where this man had direct messaged her. And them kids are now attacking her because she did what was right. And I told that little baby, do I need to come up here? We would set them goons loose on everybody. And when I say goons, meaning I'm coming with the police, news channel 5, 2, and everything because it was wrong. You don't blame her. You blame, I take the school who, when I drop my child off, regardless if she got on a turtleneck, a tank top, or a t-shirt, when I drop her off, I'm putting her into an environment to learn. And I'm expecting her to be covered and protected while I'm away at work. Now, grant you, I protect her with the word of God each and every day. But I also know real life that when I drop her off, that all those people there are there to protect my baby. Right. My niece, my next door neighbor, the child in church who go to school with my child, everybody's there to protect her. So not only do we got to worry about these fools coming in with guns, what child's feelings is hurt, but also a grown man who's sitting up in here supposed to be teaching my baby, supposed to be mentoring her, and he's going to think about if he can blast. Are you really serious? Dude, if I was her mother, and like I told that, look, you need to have your parents contact the lawyer because the school should not have released her name. They shouldn't have did that to them kids because now she's being bullied. I told her she didn't have to go home. You stay there all day. You get your education. Don't nobody care about what he did. Let him stay in jail because what he did was wrong. What do you have to say?
Ain't this TNT live?
Bring it on, boo.
Ain't this TNT live? Toy and Tim, not just Toy.
You have your opinion and I have mine, Snoop.
Listen. I'm in agreement with you and your brother that no, and Lisa, no means no. I believe no means no. I'm not, listen. My favorite sports show is First Take. Stephen A. Smith got suspended. He's one of the most intellectual men in the sports industry. He got suspended because he used the word provoked. I'm not saying that a parent.
What's y'all opinion?
I'm not saying a child can. A child should be raped or should be preyed on because she has something small or strong. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, do you guys think, and do my wife think that we shouldn't send our kids to school looking like that? That's what I'm saying. Should I send my child, my daughter? AM, you got a child that's homeschooled, right? What I'm saying, would you send your child to school showing her cleavage, showing her thighs popping everywhere?
Regardless if she's showing her thighs or her thighs are in her jeans.
He shouldn't do that. I agree. Regardless. But I'm saying, are you helping her as a parent by sending her to school?
If I didn't see this child with my own eyes and I thought maybe she dressed like a slut, I maybe would have said something to her.
Michael Cheer said parents want to be buddies. They don't want to be parents.
But Michael Cheer, if in this situation that I seen with my own eyes, now if I seen this baby in school every day with little short stuff on, and she looked like a slut, maybe I would raise an eyebrow. But that's not what I seen.
Well, she still shouldn't. A man shouldn't still come. An older guy still shouldn't come at her like that.
Yes, he should not.
Period. I agree.
So we can't put it on their clothes. I'm my child's friend. I'm her mother. first off, on my nieces, I'm an adult, period. If I walk in the grocery store and see a child doing something, I'm going to tell them right. The parents can dislike me or whatever. That's what we're having problems, that people don't say no. When I see kids, I don't care where you at. If you're a child, you're a child. And if a child being disrespectful, hey, you wrong, bring it down. This person is in authority. I have no problem with that. My only thing is that this man was in a place to teach her.
Mm-hmm.
He was on chat line on a message with these kids, right, talking about prom. Instead of him telling them, hey, y'all need to go to prom and have a good time, he was discussing with the boys which one of these girls they're going to have sex with on prom night.
Wow.
Okay. So the
That's
teaching
crazy.
part, he went past teaching, right, because he looked at these kids as his homeboys, the boys, and the girls he looked as an object of who he was going to get. I mean, I know I'm not a man, but I do know that men like to be the first one to get that little young tender. I do know that.
That's true.
And that's how he looking at. He in there with all them young tenders that ain't been tampered with.
Right.
So that predator should not be put in a position where he sees that. He should not be in that school with them babies like it. You need grown adults. When I was in school, we had grown men that were there. Mm-hmm. Grown, sexy, old cat daddies. But they knew.
Really, to him?
Yes, to the gods.
You're married.
I'm just saying.
You're married. School. You're married.
Grown, sexy cat daddies, baby.
It don't matter.
But they didn't come at us like it. They knew that that's a child. You know how long to look, and you know when to turn your head. You don't sit there and get that child number and tell her to come to the house and you're going to pay for her gas. We all know what happens when a man tell you, come on over. I got you on that gas money. Then that little girl coming over there thinking that she just talking to her teacher on the weekend. You know what was finna go down, baby. I know what was finna go down, but she didn't know. He was finna break that little baby in, honey. He was
the bottom line, and she's not old enough. And if they're not old enough and you're a grown man, you're supposed to be a leader. To jail. You're supposed to be a teacher. You're supposed to be doing what you're supposed to do to impart the right thing in these kids. You don't supposed to be, flirting and coming on to them and doing things, saying things to them, texting them, messaging them, things that you don't supposed to be messaging them. I agree 100%. That's why our topic is she's not old enough. But we want everybody to kind of,
What's your opinion? We want to hear what y'all think about
what y'all comments about that, because I believe no is no. And if she's not old enough, then, a grown man should be coming out to her, period. I agree with that. All I'm saying is that I just think as a parent, it's my job to protect my child too, to protect my daughter. I don't think a lot of fathers are protecting their daughters. And so it doesn't give an excuse why a rapist or a grown man should come after our daughters. But I think as a father, you should protect your daughter. You should keep them from praise. You should make sure they look decent. Yes, they can look how they want to look. They can wear what they want to wear the clothes what they want to wear. You can spend the money, whatever you want to spend on them. But just think about this. If I remember this a long time ago, I'm not going to say the person's name, but I remember this pastor said, never put the rabbits out for the dogs. Soft people love to hit soft targets. Never put the soft targets, never put the rabbits out for the dogs. Protect your kids, protect your daughters. That's just my opinion. What do you guys comment? We want y'all comments on here. This is TNT, Toe and Tim first live show. We'll be doing this every Thursday.
Hey, Latasha, we were close. Happy birthday.
Tasha on here. Who is that on here? We want to get y'all opinion. We want y'all to comment on here. I don't know who is that on here. Who is that? I can't see. So, what's y'all opinion? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that she's not old enough, of course, but do you think that a girl or a child or a daughter they can wear what they want to wear? Or do you feel like that we should protect them and make sure they have on the right clothes? And I'm not saying this is an excuse. I'm just saying, what do you guys think? What's y'all opinion on this whole thing? Who was that? Shemaine Johnson on here. Screen is not. And make sure y'all, man, share this live. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we're going to probably be doing this every Thursday or every other Thursday. However we're going to do it.
Whatever God puts on my heart.
Whatever God puts on my heart. We're going to have a YouTube channel. Toy want a YouTube channel. So, yeah, you said you want a YouTube channel. All these reality shows out here making money. I can make money. Everybody else making money from reality TV shows, but I can make money. What
I really said was that I believe that we are put here to be a blessing to someone else. All of us Christians, we got to reach people another way.
Mm-hmm.
And we can watch everybody else come online. Why can't we get on there ourselves and speak what God has said to help uplift our kids, our marriages? Because, you know, with me being married, I have learned that this is my biggest job, being married. Therefore,
you look at marriage as a job?
I have to make sure everything I do, I look at being a mother as a job.
You look at marriage?
I look at being a woman as a job. It's something that I step into each and every day. And the reason why I say my marriage is a job, because every single day I step into it on ways to improve myself, to make sure that you, my husband, is happy. And if I do not look at ways to make sure that you're happy, then you would look for someone else to replace you, the same way with your job. When you walk in there, you need to make sure that everything that you're doing is on point, or they need to look for someone else to replace you. Okay. It's just that, and that's my way. I don't know what y'all think, but that's my way of doing it. But that took time for me to understand. And I know that a lot of people always seem to ask me questions, and I give them my opinion, because I am kingdom minded, because my daddy is the king. And I know that I have to spend time with him to get a great understanding of what I need to do as a woman to be a better person towards my husband. Are we looking to be like it?
I'm just saying, you know, I get what you're saying.
But I have, in this new world of YouTubers, I've seen my kids look at people who boo game, and I'm like, what the world is boo game? And they think it's funny, and this little boy got $100 million kids watching him boo game. Boo game means you go somewhere and you steal. You got money in your pocket, but they tell kids to go in there and boo game, steal something.
Mm-hmm.
And they think it's funny. So they all watching him on YouTube. Why don't they need to watch us? We need to help them. We are put here to be a blessing to someone else. Hopefully someone will see our mishaps and grow from them. Someone will see that the things that we do are genuine, because I keep it real 100 always. You can hate it or you can love it, but I'm going to give you 100. Real talk. I don't put up a front because I'm at church, and I don't put up a front because I'm at work. I give you toy. No matter what.
Let me touch your hair.
Boy, don't play with my hair. Don't be hating on the sunrise. People don't know who this is. This Tim's white boo. She ain't got her blonde hair on right now because she was doing sunrise. To the gods.
You acting like that dude.
No, really? I'm not gonna play. We're not gonna bring that over here.
He say
Keep
that.
Right. No,
that's his quote.
No, he don't.
Somebody say to the gods.
To the gods.
Who say that? Somebody.
I do.
No, somebody told her for real.
That's not what he say.
What he say?
I ain't telling you.
You know he
That's
say
not
that.
What he say.
What do he say?
I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
We're on here, TNT.
Yeah.
TNT Live. We're an explosion of love, an explosion of growth.
What else?
An explosion of emotions, an explosion of realness, baby. You getting realness at its best with me. I don't know about with Tim.
Well, I would say our marriages has came a mighty long way. It ain't always been great, huh?
What you talking about?
Our marriage has came a mighty long. Let's keep. Won't that say you want to read the topic again? TNT Toiandtim live real talk.
What they got to do with it?
Let's keep it real. It took some time. It took God, like you said, to the God.
It took God.
It took God.
It took God right
to make things to get better. So, and that we keep it real.
So how did God make it better for you?
How did God make it better for me? To be honest, I think you dying to yourself and me, understanding a woman a little more. There's a book called by Dr. Miles Monroe, Understanding the Power and the Purpose of a Woman. I think if a man understands the power and the purpose of a woman, he can learn how to die to himself not because of her, because of God in him. God gives me the strength to say, you know what? You need to understand the power and the purpose of her. You need to understand her ways, her thinking, how she do things, why she do things. And then if you can do that, you can die to yourself. You can love her unconditionally. You can love her the way God wants you to love her.
Heard that.
And I think it took.
Who put a crying tear?
I don't know, but I think it took time for that. But I think you, in all honest, I think you died to yourself first. And
before you did.
Before I did.
Real talk, she did.
I will have to say you died to yourself
and
first.
And why is that, women? Because what God convicted me. He told me I had to humble myself. And I said, I am humbling myself. And he said, no, I need you to go look at the word humble. And I said, okay. And I looked at humble. And I was like, really? Humble means that someone has to look down and they have to feel like that you are small. Humble means to small yourself. Really? Mm-hmm. You want me to small myself? What we doing that at? This me and God talking right there. You know what I'm saying? Real life.
So look, back to our topic, because we about to get off of this live. We've been on here, 20 minutes?
No, 31, 23.
I don't know how long we've been on here.
31, 27.
So yeah, our time is up.
How you gonna say our time up? I didn't know there was a limit to TNT. Dynamite, there is no limit to it.
We 30 minutes live. That's it. We're gonna be on here 30 minutes and we're done. So listen, here's what we need you guys to do. Because the next live we're gonna have a new YouTube channel. I have the link in here. We're gonna have the topic. Toy will have her own channel.
Tell me what you think about my sunrise.
It's TNT/Toiandtim Live Real Talk. Listen, some of our subjects going to be controversial. They're going to be different. We're going to have, of course, we're going to have the word, but we want to be able to relate to the people. We want people to comment. We want them to have their questions. We want you guys to have y'all opinion. Y'all see my wife. She's different than a lot of other women out here.
Not.
So the bottom line is different in a good way. She's unique. She's peculiar. She's a Proverbs 31 woman. She's far above rubies, all those good things. But at the end of the day, this topic was she's not old enough. So we're going to leave you guys. I'm going to let her have the last word, but I'm going to leave you guys with this. As a man and as a father and as a husband, one thing I realized when I married my wife, I was taking on a whole nother family. I was taking on 2 girls, 2 daughters, and she was taking on my son. And
blended family.
One thing I realized, it's a struggle when you bringing in an outside family to try to become one family. And I was always been a struggle. It's still a struggle today. But what I do realize is, as parents, you got to protect your kids. You got to, try your best to not to allow sin to come in their life or allow troubles to come in their life. You got to try your best to protect them from predators, from preys, from rapists, from cheaters, from liars, from murderers. We gotta be, the Bible said, protect your kids. We have to guard them. We have to, make sure that we put them in the position to be successful. The Bible said in Proverbs 22:6, it says, train up a child in the way that it should go. And when they would get old, it would not turn from them. So as a parent, you still got to train up your child. It doesn't give an excuse for people to do what they do to our kids. But if you do a better job as a parent and as a leader and as a teacher, some of these kids wouldn't go through what they go through. That's my 2 cents. I'm gonna let my wife close this thing out on the TNT Live.
Well, Toy's opinion, that part. I don't think that a parent has anything to do with when a teacher steps over the line. When we drop our kids off at a school, we expect them to be protected. I expect my child to be protected. I expect your child to be protected. I expect everybody's child to be protected. The kids nowadays, unfortunately, have to deal with a friend may be angry with them and may want to come in and shoot up the school, and we blame it on the home life, we blame it on them being bullied. We were kids. We didn't go pick up a gun and come up in there and let loose. We were kids. We did all the things that they're doing, but the world now is justifying everything. To justify a man coming into an area where he understands every child that he comes in contact with is underage. They are a child. He needs to look at them as his little sister, his little neighbor that he grew up with, the child at church. That was that man's only job, was to look at them as he was there to protect and teach. That's all he was there to do. He's not there to be their buddy, them boys, and talk to them about breaking off a young lady and doing sexual things to them. Because I'm a parent, I don't need nobody to tell my child how to do anything. If you feel like my child got a question, I know that she can come to me. My niece got a question, she can come to any of us. And we got her. If the next door neighbor child got a question, they can come to me. If the child that worked down at Kroger bag and got a question, they can come to me. And I have no problem with telling them the truth. Because I'll walk into Kroger and tell a child, is it okay for you to smile? That when you go into these places, Christians, I think it's our responsibility. What do you think? Is it our responsibility as a Christian to tell them the same way that you was pleading to get this job? You walked in there to be humble. You walked in there humble. You was hoping you would get this job, and you had a pleasant face. That same thing need to carry on when you at Burger King work after you have gotten the job and you bringing up my food. When you at Kroger after you have gotten the job, you still need to look at me and appreciate me because my money is paying for you. But see, what we don't realize is that the world that we living in, they're getting rid of all that little small stuff. So all these little things that we haven't, you know, these little babies don't know how to do right. They don't know how to ring up. They don't know how to help you. They can eliminate all of that. They putting robots in the place of all that. So these babies that ain't gonna have an opportunity to do anything. They got to figure out what to do now. We got to figure out what to do now. But the one thing that we're gonna do is make sure that we protect our kids. We have to protect our kids. We can't just say, oh, it's their job to do this. No, I protect my child and I protect any child that is around me. And that's real talk. And if I see a child that is dressed wrong or whatever, I would say something to her. But that's not the problem. That's not the problem. It's these men. It's this issue right here. She is too young. When I talked to that young lady, she was hurt that people attacked her. Like she did something wrong. Like her pants was too tight. Her hair was too long. Her eyes are too pretty. She wrong because her skin complexion is too pretty. Not the fact that this man who was there to do a job looked at her as an object and he wanted to get some to break her in. That's the only person that's really wrong in this. I also feel like that the school, when you get somebody, you got to be particular on who you putting around our babies to protect them. You need some grown people there to protect them.
Thanks for the hearts, whoever gave that. I don't know who that was.
That was Kasia.
Oh, thank you, Kasia, for the heart, sweetie.
Bestie.
Thank you, Kasia. All right.
You just gonna cut me off like that? Okay, so let me end with, you know, because regardless, this is very passionate to me because I have a daughter, and I know that I have a son, and I don't want this to happen to him. I want him to be able to be a young man, and I want girls to be able to be young ladies. But I also want a person to understand that your job, you're there to do a job. A teacher is there to teach. When you work at Kroger, you're there to give a smile and ring me up. When you work at Burger King, you are there to make sure that everything is put the way that I asked you to. You are there to do a job. You are not there to see what young lady you're going to bust wide open. You are not there to be his bosom buddy and discuss sexual things with them. That's what they need to do with their parents. You need to direct them to the correct place. And that was what our real issue was. She's not old enough. Yes, you got people like Beyonce and Jay-Z. There's like over a 10-year gap. 12, 13, something like that. But the thing is, when he got with her, she was darn almost near 30, and why is you doing that?
It smells good.
And he was a grown man. He didn't walk into a school and see Beyonce and come at her. No, that's not what he did. I don't have a problem with an older man having a younger woman.
By the way, this is nothing bad. Y'all think I'm getting high with this? Is a freshener, air freshener. Folks be thinking I have to make sure I say that. Mrs. Shot over there getting high. No, this is an air freshener. It's an air freshener. I want y'all to be posting stuff on Facebook. Mrs. Shot getting high. This is an air freshener.
See, this is why you had to.
I had to say that because folks be getting deep, man.
And people just jump in.
Toy, trust me, you know they be attacking your husband in 5 minutes. Another post be, as soon as we get off his live, he over there getting high. You know it. Your husband getting high. You know, we do controversial things, but if they seen the little smoke coming out of here, this little thing, they'll be telling everybody I'm getting high. Occasional.
This is married life.
Our 30 minutes are up. We had 40 minutes.
What they got to do with let me do this. You don't.
So you want to keep this live going by yourself?
Is it bothering you?
I'm just go ahead. Go ahead, man. I think you made a man's
opinion and a woman's opinion. See, TNT, boo. Mm-hmm. I ain't had no comments yet. They ain't tell me nothing about what we asked. What we did.
They've been commenting through.
They already stopped.
Right, but they did everything. So.
This is what you have to deal with when you married. You have to go.
It don't matter. So, what we gonna talk about next Thursday? Or you gonna wait?
What you want to talk about?
You come up with the topic. You come up with the subject.
What do y'all think we need to talk about? What we need to talk about is how I had to humble myself to get him to see that he had to humble himself. That's something in married real life. Real talk, boo-boo, that I had to truly learn because I couldn't correct him. I can't correct him.
You got to say that subject for another day because women try to correct men all the time.
I just said I couldn't correct him.
Matter of fact, women try to fix men all the time.
Matter of fact, I couldn't fix him. I had to fix me.
I'm just
and in the midst of me fixing me, he learned to fix himself.
Women will give their check for that man.
Lies.
Yes, they will. They'll get them paychecks. Why
nobody giving you 50 cents?
Women will get them paychecks up for the men. I'm telling you. Period.
See?
So look, hey guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the TNT Live, Toy and Tim Real Talk Live show.
I thought you was giving away
I'm gonna be giving away. I'm supposed to be giving away $50.
But everybody stopped commenting.
So listen, we're probably gonna do it next Thursday. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it.
We need some comments so we can give away this cheese, boo.
Yeah, I'm gonna be giving away $50, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it, who I'm gonna give it to. I got some Kevin Durant shoes. I don't know if y'all are some big Golden State fans, but my son couldn't fit them. I'm going to give them away too. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. I'm giving away a lot of stuff. So, look, the bottom line is I want to keep this at 30 minutes. 43 minutes is too long.
No,
I want to keep this at 30 minutes live, real talk. I need you guys to like, share. When I create the YouTube channel for my wife, it's going to be a TNT with Toy and Tim picture and all of that up there.
Sunrise.
I need y'all to subscribe.
That part.
To subscribe.
She's been playing with colors. Do y'all see them bangs?
Comment.
Look at that color.
Please share this video right now. Share this video. Like.
Y'all see that hair?
These shares, I'm gonna be giving away money. I'm gonna go in your messenger.
But
have your debit card. Have your debit. Do you want to give these people this money? Have your debit card attached to your Facebook Messenger, and I'm gonna be sowing
giving away
seeds.
50. Can I get the 50?
You got plenty of money.
I don't got no plenty of money. I'm just saying, can I?
I done gave you plenty of money.
If I log on, can I get some? Because you know I love.
I done gave you plenty of money.
Oh so yeah, look. Can we get a shout out to Kima Nicholas? These are her eyelashes that are fabtabulous. I am so in love with her lashes. So in love. The best. They're mink. She handpicked the best material. And baby, do y'all see them eyes? Look at that.
Okay.
Do y'all see that part? Look at that part, like
TNT Live. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Hair popping. Make sure y'all like, share, comment this video because that's the key of you getting a seed. I'm gonna be coming in people's inboxes sowing seeds. So I need you to like, share, comment. When I do the YouTube channel, I need y'all to subscribe, like, and comment on the TNT Real Talk YouTube channel. All right, we're out of here. Thank you guys. God bless. Father God, we thank you for TNT Live Real Talk. We pray the blessing over our marriages and other marriages. We pray the blessing over our young people. Ask you, God, to give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on how to protect our kids and from gun violence, from rapists, from predators. God, help us to be better fathers, mothers, husbands, parents, and leaders of this world, of the free world, to be better parents to our kids. Help us to train them up right, like you declare in Proverbs 22:6. Help us and give us the ability to teach them and to protect them. Thank you for this TNT Live. Thank you for everybody to join in, comment, like, and share. We want to keep this thing going and be a blessing. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. We out.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss with them pink lips. Peace.